Thank you. Good morning. I'm Isabella Weber. I've been a member here since last year, since 2022. My kids here, Micah and Grace, are going to be mentioned. They didn't even know I was doing this. So when Reverend Christian asked me to provide a testimonial on why I support this congregation with my time and my talent and my treasure, I thought, well, those are good questions. That is, after all, a big part of being a minister, right? To make us consider why we do the things that we do, to actually think about what makes us show up at this place every week. And in thinking about these questions, my thoughts meandered further and further back into time. When I was a kid, we almost never went to church. My dad is a self-proclaimed and proud atheist, stating always that religion is the opiate of the masses. Fortunately, he was still totally cool with it when I married my husband, a UU minister who currently serves a congregation outside of Philly. My mother was raised Anglican, but has more of a cultural connection to that church than a religious one. We went to church approximately once every 3 Christmases and once every 5 Easters, I would say. So all that is to say, I didn't grow up having much context for why someone would give time or money to a church. My husband, Andrew, a lifelong Unitarian Universalist, he and I started attending a UU congregation in Pittsburgh together after college. The church was beautiful with sunlight streaming in through the stained glass windows. We were eventually married there. The minister's words were emotional and powerful, but I think it was really the music that connected me. I loved the hymns and I loved the lyrics. When Micah was a baby, we sang Blue Boat Home to him so many times that I've memorized the words for all 3 verses. As a young adult, we attended a UU congregation in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is where I first taught and fell in love with the Our Whole Lives Lifespan Sexuality Education program. I was surprised to find a community that believed in the importance of dedicating 27 hours over the course of a year to give teens the information that they need to protect their health and have safe, pleasurable, and consensual sexual relationships. Indeed, I have that program to thank for where I am today as a leader in the field of sex education. I lead the education department at Planned Parenthood of Delaware. Last fall, I decided that my kids, Micah and Grace, and I would start attending here at UUSMC regularly. Showing up here as many Sundays as possible is important for the rhythm of our lives. Making intergenerational connections, seeing familiar faces, reciting the same words every Sunday, these are the rituals that grow spiritually healthy children. Micah, Grace. Shh. In a world where I feel bombarded by bad news, division, violence, and a general lack of respect for other humans, UUSMC is one place where we can feel the love of values-aligned people. People I can trust will love Micah and Grace for who they are and who they will be, and who will show them that actually the world is filled with loving and caring people. Because although every media source we encounter tries to convince us otherwise, I truly do believe that. Most everyone does care and does love for one another. Most strangers are good strangers. Most people want to help. We cannot be fooled into thinking that division and violence are more common than unity and love, because they are not. So to get back to Reverend Christian's questions, why do I bring my family here? Why do I give as generously as I can to this church? Because this is a space where kindness happens. Because this is a space where joy and laughter are loved, and where grief and sorrows are shared. This is one of those caring spaces that makes us stronger, that makes us bolder to face the opportunities and challenges of every day. Because this space exists in our lives, we are lighter and we are brighter. And for me, that is worth its weight in gold.